Hello, hello, hello. Well, I'm not in the studio. I'm in the kitchen. And I've got my hair up and it's all crazy. But anyway, my hair is always crazy, right? So, today I am cleaning up the kitchen because the tile is going in. So I gotta clean all this up because we're not gonna be able to get into the kitchen for like 2 days, maybe 3. I have to get all the things out of here that we're gonna use outside or in the dining room. I don't know. So, yeah. So if you guys want to chat with me while I am cleaning up, this is today's live. There's no art happening other than the art of laying tile down there, which we've never done before. So anyway, let me turn you guys this way so you can see what I'm doing. Maybe I should show you guys what we're doing, and then if you hear weird things, that's what is happening. Let's turn the camera around. So here's our kitchen. I have to do these dishes and put the stuff away. We've already redone this part of the kitchen, but now we are doing this. And when I say we, hi Miranda. When I say we, I mean Freddie is doing this. We have tiles lined up here. He's gonna cut something. I have another camera down here. I should turn it off because he's not even here. Oops. Did it turn off? Shut down. I don't know. It's voice activated, so you know. And this is where Santa may or may not come in, / probably won't because it's really not a chimney. Our light fixture up here. It's really cute. We're waiting on the electrician to come and put a light fixture there. We have it. It's sitting right here. And then this, we're waiting for the electrician to come to wire the new vent for the kitchen. So I've got some big debates also. These vintage light switches, I've thought about taking these out and putting new ones in that are white and not like this. And who said this is a good idea? To write their name on the front of the light switch. That's silly. The electrician has also got to reset the electrical plugs, outlets, whatever you want to call those. He needs to reset those and he's going to bring them forward somehow. I don't know. But look, this one doesn't match the other one. Hello, hello. So I want these all to match. And yeah, so all the cabinets here are original. These are the original hinges. And I know this is not real trendy right now, but they're original. From 1952, this house was built. These are wood cabinets, real wood cabinets. And we decided not to take them out. Hello, hello. So we have painted the kitchen. We're probably going to have to touch up paint some in some areas, such as right there. And yeah, so we got to finish building the hood box after the electrician comes. And normally, obviously, the stove will go there. We're putting in a cabinet here, and then the refrigerator will go here. So that is the plan. It's not a huge kitchen, but everything from the kitchen is in there. And it's driving me crazy. Thank you. So anyway, that is what we're going to change. This is the tile that we're using. It is a porcelain tile to look like marble. And everything's ready to go for tile, except for I need to clean the kitchen. So This is a clean with me video live, which is kind of weird, right? Or not. We all have to clean the kitchen, right? So you all are familiar with cleaning kitchens. It's the art of cleaning kitchen. Is that a thing? Oh, and we're going to replace the window in here too. I don't know when that's happening. So it's a good thing I'm kind of on vacation for the next, I don't know, it feels like I'm going to be on vacation for a little while. It just depends on my contracts and stuff. So yeah, I'm hoping to have some more contract work coming. Oh, another thing is our hot water line to the sink is broken or something. There's a little drip of water because why not let that break too? And then last night, water came gushing out of the bottom of the sink. Why not have that happen too? So yeah, I'll be right back. Just one moment. Let me grab the hot water cooker. So you might be wondering, well, how are you going to wash dishes without hot water? Well, a tea kettle. This is how, if your hot water's out, use your tea water cooker here. So, the things we have to do in construction. So, living in a construction zone is crazy. So I'm gonna start this water. It takes approximately 5 minutes and 12 seconds, by the way. And yes, I have timed it. I timed it for the sake of science, sort of. I wanted to know if boiling water on the stove was faster or slower than boiling water in the tea kettle. Fun fact, it's faster to boil the water in the tea kettle. Just to let you know. So if you want your water boiled faster, tea kettle, water cooker, what do you guys call that? What are y'all calling that? Is it a tea kettle? I guess, but it's electric tea kettle? I don't know. So, as you can probably figure out, we also have not been able to cook in our kitchen. And this has been going on for about a month. And you're probably wondering, what the heck? Is it a month? No, it's less than a month. At least 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks. We have not been able to really cook in the kitchen. Now, we were at one point, before we put the membrane down on the floor, we were putting the stove in the kitchen and taking the stove out of the kitchen, putting it in and putting it out. So anyway, that's what we've got going on. And I know I keep talking about that in my live broadcast, that we're under construction and why I'm always delayed during the day. This is why. Yay. So we're trying to get everything ready for this kitchen to be tiled. I need to get it all set and ready to go. And when I say get it ready to go, get all the dishes we are going to use. Sorry. That's my alarm telling me to eat lunch. I already did that. Because yes, I need an alarm to tell me to eat lunch. Because I will just keep going and not eat. And I don't know how that's even possible. But I do. So, I would show you the sink, but you can see that later, I guess. So anyway, I am going to also watch this water as it goes down the drain, since we had water spewing out from underneath here yesterday. Oh wait, let's just hope it doesn't, because I just realized Freddie put everything down there. So anyway, I didn't even tell you who I am. If you're new here, I'm Nikki. And this is Create with Nikki, and today it's Clean the Kitchen with me, because that's creative too, right? Sometimes you gotta be creative. So, I'm hoping that the water that came out from under the sink was just a little bit of a clogged drain, or a loose coupling or something. Who knows? So, as we're waiting for that water to get hot, I'll show you what's really terrible about cooking outside is my pans are getting destroyed cooking on the grill. And yes, we're cooking everything outside on the grill. And my most favorite pan is basically destroyed. The pots like this are not getting too bad, but this frying pan is not meant to be used on a grill. And I don't know. I don't want to have to buy a new one. I mean, I guess I might have to, but I probably won't. But yeah, and yes, I did not wash any of these dishes from last night. These are last night's dishes. So I actually was too tired to do any of this last night after I cleaned up the kitchen, then went out and cooked just to mess up the kitchen, and then had to cook outside. It was late. It was getting dark, and of course, we don't really have a lot of porch lights outside, so I'm always like in the dark cooking. Maybe I should try to cook dinner earlier, but tonight we're not cooking dinner. So, or are we? I do have leftovers. And by the way, what did I cook for dinner? No one's asked yet. I actually cooked a vegetable pasta dish that was delicious. And I cooked it on the grill. So, that's so much fun. I'm gonna pour my soap in here. Now I am using this as my dish. I know that the sink is huge, and I just don't want to use it like that to wash dishes. So I have a little bin here. I should use one of our wash tub sink things that we have for camping, but I couldn't get to them, so this is what I'm using. Boiling hot water. You need to have hot water when you wash dishes because there's grease. The only way to get the grease out is with hot water. So, and seeing as our hot water is leaking under the sink too, I'm boiling water to do the dishes. And of course, I am not going to stick my hand in completely boiling water. I only use it, well, 2/3 of that, and then add some cold water to it because I'm not going to stick my hands in boiling water, so don't worry. I have put some dish soap down in there. And yeah. So this is what has been keeping us pretty busy here. We'll add some up to that pan. And that's what, so sorry about that. If it was really loud, I'm sorry. So this is what we are dealing with and what we are doing behind the scenes of real life actions. By the way, my favorite thing in the kitchen is this. This I got from a company I've been ordering from for a really long time called Grove Collaborative. It is a soap plunger thing. I don't know what it's called. So we have these soap brushes, these brushes from the Netherlands. And you put soap and water in the bottom of this and it suds up. And that's how you can save a lot of time doing that. So I know this is not the most exciting artsy video, but this is what real life is. We're full-time artists, so I'm fortunate enough to not have to go and work in an office. I kind of do miss working in an office. I mean, I have my office downstairs, but yeah. So this is it. I mean, this is like what we do for, this is not what we do for work. This is what we have to just do. Our offices for our work and our studio are here at home, so, which is really, really nice. So, do any of you guys work from home? Let me know in the comments. And, yeah, so, I mean, back in the day during COVID time, I did work in an office at that time, but I was working from home. And, yeah, so I've actually been 100% full-time artist for, I guess, 4 years now that I've been a complete full-time artist, which is really great, right? So I haven't worked in a regular office setting in a long time. And before I've always done art. We've always been in the art scene and doing artsy things. But before that, I did work in an office for a nonprofit. And I was the director of administration and finance. I know, that's kind of weird, right? An artist that does all that. Yes, unfortunately, my brain is on all the time on both sides. So I think way too much. Well, maybe not. I don't like, most of the time I don't overthink anything. I just do it. And if it works out, it's fine. If it doesn't, we try again. So, yeah. Just keep that in mind. If something doesn't work out, you just do it again. Try it another way. So, but yeah, being a full-time artist has its perks. Because we do get to set our own schedule. We do work from home. And if we need to travel or go somewhere, or even go fly somewhere to go paint a mural, or do an art class and fly out and do an art class, we can do that because that's what we do. So I don't have any of that lined up right now. So I'm kind of off. I'm off for the next at least 2 months. I do have one more painting class in August, on August 14th. And then we're gonna start also here on the channel on the 3rd Friday of every month. We will be doing what I'm calling the after class. So if you're interested in that, it will be happening starting this month on 3rd Friday. And you guys will be able to do a paint along with me live. And it will be the painting that I teach on 2nd Friday. So I'll be teaching that painting twice in a month. But I have a lot of people that take my 2nd Friday class, and they are snowbirds locally. And they're not able to be here to take the classes during summer, and they want to be here and they want to take the class. And I figured, well, why not just open that class up and do it with you guys all here on YouTube, and then everybody can do the class with me, and it's completely free. So if you are interested in that, you can check out more details on our website at createwithnikki.com, which will bring you to our main website. Actually, it's hosted all on one page, or one website. You'll be able to learn more about what we're doing and such there, and how I will also be posting on here a little bit more as far as the post that we're running. And then we will also have even more shorts coming out, which will, hopefully, I will be able to get some video work of the painting ahead of time, because I will be painting this in the class in person ahead of time. So yeah. So that's happening really soon. So I am getting ready for that. But today, I have to do stuff around the house. It's just time to do stuff around the house. I have a list like crazy. I keep everything organized as well on a program called Millinote. If you're interested in that, on the website under Things We Love, you can see that. So I've got so much going on that I have to, you have to make a list, and that's where I keep my list. And I keep adding to the list, and it doesn't seem like anything's getting off the list. So that's the way it rolls. A few more dishes here. We will have this cleaned up. I also have to dry the dishes. And all this because none of our appliances are in here. I keep drying my hands because I can't stand it like that. And plus I get really bad eczema on my hands, and this kills me. And yes, should I be wearing gloves? Yes. I even have water on my glasses. Oh gosh. It's crazy. But the best thing about standing here in the kitchen and having to wash dishes by hand, I'll give you a little peek. We get to look out at my garden. So it's very tropical. It's very overgrown right now, our laundry things out there. So, but it's really fun. I even have a flamingo in our yard. See it? Thanks to Miranda. Thank you. So yeah. That's the best part about washing dishes here, is that I've got a tropical view that is really great. We've had our house for 11 years, so the garden is really nice. It's nice and filled in. Freddie's worked very hard in there to put plants in that will live. We've had many plants that we have put in and they didn't make it. But that's how you learn and experience in gardening too, is that if something doesn't want to live in your yard, then it's not supposed to be there. So we have a lot of native plants. We have cataloged all the plants in our garden, including all the things that live in our garden. We have a catalog of things. We did that actually during COVID. And for the most part, everything is still alive out there. I mean, I'm sure that some things have not made it through. You know, 6 years ago. But that's hard to believe that was 6 years ago, right? So I'm looking out in the yard and thinking it's really nice and full. One of our neighbors is like, "How did you make the living wall?" I was like, "A living wall? It's just a hedge." But I guess it's not. Our backyard neighbor has bamboo, which hides a lot of things. We have bamboo in our yard as well, but we have plants that we've grown and layered them in different heights to give us that feeling of a whole wall of different plants. So that's how we do that. And really, we don't spray anything in our yard, so it's all natural and organic. Which is great because I'm looking out currently and I see at least 8, if not 10 butterflies out here right now. And at least out of those, we've got probably 5 different kinds, maybe 4. So it's really fun that we have a yard that's nature and wildlife, and not too much wildlife, but it's really a habitat for a lot of creatures here. So whether it's a caterpillar eating the plants and then becoming the butterflies that pollinate the plants, we have them all here. And it's so nice. Even though it's super overgrown right now. I was gonna try to work on that yesterday, but it stormed here for basically all day. So everything is gonna be nice and lush and green and gonna be growing even more. Great. But the good thing is that we got rain. The bad thing that comes after that also are the mosquitoes. Now, the mosquitoes don't like me too much, which is great. But Freddie, they love him. They just say, "Oh, he's got Dutch blood." They love that. They don't like my native blood. So, and I am a true Floridian, 6 or 7 generation Floridian. I don't know. So, lost count. So yeah, born and raised here in South Florida. Still live here in South Florida. And yeah. So this is the worst, is that the bottom of my pans are getting really messed up from the grill. I love this pan too. It's these pans are called green pans. They're really great, but it's just totally getting ruined now. I guess it is what it is. And that's it, guys. I've got basically the dishes done, and I'm going to dry them. And I'm happy you guys tuned in. Thanks for tuning in. If you did tune in live, if you're catching on the replay, thanks so much. This will be my live video for the day, so no late night live tonight. I've just got a lot of stuff going on here. But yeah, this has been a little bit of a different video. This is why we've been so busy, and we got to get this door down so we can paint it. So kitchen glow up is still happening here. So thanks so much for tuning in. We will see you next time, and next time is tomorrow. And so good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning, good whatever time it is for you. When you're watching this, I really appreciate it. So consider subscribing, ringing the bell for notifications. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.